frontier is defined as uncharted territory by land or ocean. Those who chart that territory tell a story. The past illustrates the blueprint for the present, how things are and how they've evolved. From land to water, we are challenged to border that new frontier, a frontier the outdoorsman knows like no other. Author Gary Lewis works his way along that edge of where discoveries, failures, and achievements have written the story of the sportsman.
Yes! Yes!
From state to state, continent to continent, the stories told create the foundation of the present, and they lay the framework for the future. Through the muzzle fire and on the stone are stories from the edge.
Water is the most important thing as far as Indians are concerned, 'cause that's life.
The past is written, the present is here, and this is Frontier Unlimited. Where do you go to catch the biggest fish of your life? You go where Grandpa tells you. You go to the Columbia River. Last year it would have been called playing hooky. This year they called it homeschool. Lewis's daughter Tiffany was happy when he suggested a substitute teach 5-year-old Holden and 7-year-old Ava for a day. In the morning they started at Mama Jane's for pancakes and coffee and a little lesson on where they were at.
This is where we are, right there. We're gonna launch
Goes in there for you.
that
Okay, be
spot.
back to you.
What ocean does the Columbia River flow into?
Pacific.
That's right, the Pacific Ocean.
One of the biggest oceans? Yeah.
Yeah, one of the biggest oceans, and what else?
There's octopuses there.
Yeah, and sharks.
They can eat you.
Yeah, that's right. And so
And they love eating fish.
Yep, and we're gonna fish for sturgeon today, and these sturgeon actually go down to the ocean and then come back up to where we're fishing. So we might catch a sturgeon that's already been down to the Pacific Ocean.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
I got a smile.
Yep,
Me
so did
too.
he. Right there. Boop. 2 eyes and a smile. Eyes and a mustache. There you go.
Thank you.
Eggs usually do taste better with the salt.
They headed to the Columbia Gorge Discovery Center. A couple of pilgrims. The kids wandered through displays on the Oregon Trail, Lewis and Clark, North American native architecture, dire wolves, giant beavers, short-nosed bears, and dinosaurs.
How do they get up all the way over there?
So what they do is they lay the poles together down on the ground, and they tie 3 of them together, and then they lift those 3 up, and so those 3 form the tripod, and then they lay other poles around them. A lodge this size would take 18 buffalo hide to put around and cover these poles.
Look at this one. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Get in it! Get in it! That's the killy stuff. How did we get in? Other side. Eesh. Lots of wood pieces in here. No smoking.
Okay, so this is where we are. This is the Dalles, and that's across the river called Dallesport. And so we're gonna actually be fishing right up in this section.
The atomic energy plant calls for more electric power.
This one is cool. Look at that! Saber-toothed tiger. That looks like a saber-toothed tiger. What is that? No, that one has short-faced bear skull. That's a bear skull. Look at these teeth. They're orange. These ones are giant.
Man, if I saw a beaver that big, that would scare me to death.
An elephant! In that! What? This is giant. Elephants love this big.
Can you picture yourself hunting that? Look at that.
Whoa, they're really old. Excuse me. Whatever.
Here's the river. Okay, that's Wishram upstream, and it comes down here to the Dalles. That's where we are right now, right there.
Okay.
See that?
This is our pet fish.
What kind of fish is it?
See the mouth.
It's the sturgeon.
Yep.
That's the kind of fish you're going to be fishing for.
We're gonna ride a giant one.
They climbed on the huge carved sturgeon. Sturgeon really do grow to 14 feet long, and every time they fished the Columbia, there was a chance that they would hook one. Dinosaur fish. Lewis explained they are survivors down through centuries of climate changes, floods, droughts, and industry. These kids have caught a lot of fish, but sturgeon are a different kind of beast.
That's cool.
Ooh, this might fit you better.
That fits me perfectly.
Lewis's friend Greg Gustafson, owner of Sturgeon River Monsters, met them at the ramp.
This is grapes.
Hi, Greg.
Holden, this is grapes. Give me the nuts.
You guys can jump right in there.
So you can call him Grapes or you can call him Captain.
Find a sheltered spot out of the wind. We're gonna put out anchor and then sea anchors to keep us straight. We're gonna put night crawlers on. You're gonna put night crawlers on. And squid. They're harmless and you could touch them. You could even eat these squid. They're not even smelly. But we'll put those bits on and then we're gonna put it down on the bottom with a swivel, a little weight, and then the line to your reel and the line to the bait. So that when you get a bite, you can feel it without dragging the weight. We should be able to get a lot of hooked up fish.
Okay, it's like we're in Alaska.
I like this. A lot of little fish right here on the fish finder.
Excellent. The water here is 19 feet deep, Ava. This is a big river anchor system.
They were anchored in calm waters off the main channel where sturgeon roam in and out among the rocky islands.
The current's coming right here, so I want to be here. If I anchor over there where there's less wind, we'll go around in circles.
All right, up there, kids, that's the Dalles Dam. And the water comes through that dam and down here. And this is a side channel off the main river. And these little rock islands kind of mark out where the current comes through here. And it brings food downriver into this channel, and that's why there'll be fish here, is because this is a place where the groceries come. I've got a loop hanging off of here, and we're gonna put this weight off of this loop. This is the way Greg wants us to do it. And that weight's gonna hold it to the bottom, and then the bait's gonna kind of float around where the sturgeon can smell it. Sometimes it takes a while after the scent is in the water.
They go in it. Then I go in it one more time. Then I slide it up.
Is it an actual worm?
Yes.
That little thing right there. All the worms are right in here.
Okay.
They don't have mouths. They can't bite you. They don't smell. And the fish love them.
So every kind of fish in this river right now is going to want to eat a worm. It could be a salmon, a sturgeon, a steelhead, a bass, a perch, a walleye, and they're all swimming around in here. It's just like a big old goldfish bowl. There might even be some goldfish in here.
Maybe.
Probably not. You want to put it on a few times so that the worm can't get away.
Let the fish decide what way he wants to go, and then we'll maneuver him.
Okay.
It's been good, but not as good as the last few years. It's the lack of shad. The shad quit on us a few times during August, which has never happened before, and then Fish and Wildlife closed the river in August. So we have to fish down here where it's windy and hard to stay straight.
So this is my first time going sturgeon fishing, but my 17th time going fishing this year. I think my favorite type of fishing is sturgeon fishing, but I don't know. Is that an actual squid?
Yeah.
That's what an actual squid looks like.
You see the tentacles on it?
Smell it.
I want you to smell it first.
Yeah.
Then I want you to, it's just like same stuff that your mom puts when they makes pickles. Feel the tentacles? They have little suction cups. Little tiny suction cups on the end of these. Feel them. It's like really good traction. It'd be good to have on the bottom of your shoes.
Yeah. Smell it?
It's dipping.
Okay, we got one on this rod right here already out there fishing.
Pull the hook all the way through it, like this. Okay, go through it one more time, about here, okay? Shove it through there. Good, perfect.
We got a pretty good, pretty stout little wind coming in from the west, and it just makes anchoring difficult because we got that top current working against us here.
Fish here, we're gonna hook an 8-footer.
Oh boy.
That would be a story on the,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the little rod.
Yes, it will. We don't really want to catch big ones today. We want to try to catch smaller fish that the kids can handle. Because we're using trout rods and steelhead rods for this game today.
Big fluctuations in the river level. The day before, they had put fish off the bite.
There you go. Now, you get up here on the box.
I want that worm to go straight back that way, so I'm gonna reel this other rod in.
Throw it hard. There you go. Nice cast. We were at the mouth of Trapper Creek, and these sturgeon had hemmed in some coho in the shallows, and we're going in there and going sideways and chasing the coho and grabbing them and eating them right in front of us in water that was like this.
Are you kidding?
This
I'd
shallow, you know.
Love to see that kind of footage.
Now, what about the sockeye?
Well, the sockeye run was so huge that the sturgeon were engulfing so many and that was the year the river was warm.
Yeah.
And their body was overheating, trying to digest them, and some of the sturgeon were dying. And some of the big sturgeon had up to 15 sockeye, that big, in their gut, just packed in there.
Yeah.
And that's why they literally overheated and died.
Just big, gluttonous fish. Man. If you were to guess how old a sturgeon is that's, say, 9 feet long, how old do you think that fish would be? That fish could be 80 or 90 years old. Yeah, older than your grandma. That's like, so when you get a really big one on, that fish could be older than the oldest person that you know.
The white part's the tail, no teeth, no eyes. It doesn't matter which way you want to put it on.
You almost hooked me. Ew, it's trying to get away.
Just take this side and then you go like that. And then do that again.
There? No.
You got it. That's it. Now we go fishing.
And the water was super low yesterday because they were working and investigating the dam and the bridge piers with divers. So they filled it back up. We got current today, but those fish may be not back yet. But it'll happen.
Lewis had anticipated a dozen sturgeon in 2 hours or so, based on past forays among the islands. The first bite came 2 hours in. They moved several times looking for the
Okay,
deepest
I want you to just lean
buckles
up
that would
against
hold the
this.
most fish.
Lean right up against this with your butt. Put the... Whoa. Wait a second, we gotta keep the tip up. There you go. There you go, girl. Okay, we're gonna do this. Wait. We're gonna pull up. Now reel down real fast. Reel. Oh, there you go. Okay. Pull up. Tighten the drag just a little bit on this one. Let me have the rod. Let me have the rod.
Is he strong?
Take this.
Yep. Okay, hang on real tight. Do not let go of the rod. Okay? Yeah. We got 2 sea anchors down there. Let's force it over to this side of the boat.
Okay, this side,
come over
kids.
here. Put it right in your gut. Remember what we're gonna do? We're gonna pull up, reel down. Ready, go. Atta girl. Oh, there he is.
Whoa.
There he is. That's good. Don't reel anymore. That's good.
Need the net?
Yeah, grab the net.
I actually.
You got a sturgeon, yes. Solid 3-footer.
Hurry, Grandpa. I've never caught it.
There we go.
There we go. Lay him right on the blue
Oh.
towel here.
Got it.
We gotta teach these kids about these. Everybody
Okay.
back. We're gonna
Let's
get
take a look at this fish, kids. Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can hold it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hold it.
Whoa.
try to swim.
It's so cool. It was super strong. Ava. Oh.
Okay, come here, kids. You gotta feel this. Feel how hard the head is. This fish is probably 8 years old.
Ava, you got it.
Perfect. Under his chin. Just notice no teeth. Okay, hold it up against your body. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, good girl. You're doing a good job. Please
Okay, big smile, big smile.
turn towards those guys.
You got it. Awesome. Should we let Holden release it if we can?
Yep. Hold it by the tail, and it's gonna take off like a rocket.
Okay, so you gotta
Do it.
go this way, Holden.
I actually caught a sturgeon.
Yeah, you did.
I've never caught.
Okay, you're gonna release it, Holden. Put your hand underneath it, like here. Yeah. What happens on the boat when we get a big fish like that? Everybody becomes a member of the team. And so we're working to help the person on the rod. So if we get one on, the next one, that's you. You're gonna be on the rod and everybody else is gonna be working for you. That's the thing about these fish is they might be this long, little babies, and they could be almost as long as this boat.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
No way.
True.
So that fish was like 8 years old, but we get one that's 8 feet long, that's like 75, 80 years old.
What?
That's like beating up on your grandma. I was expecting like 20, 25, 26, 28 inches. That thing was, that was bigger than that, Yeah, that big.
It was giant. It was just as big as my arms, like this big. It was crazy. It's the biggest fish I've ever caught.
We're just gonna take the fish shake hands. Okay, put your hand straight out at me. Okay, now you start going like this and I go like that.
I've been wanting these kids out here for 2 years, so I've been thinking about this spot, you know, and how easy it is to catch fish here sometimes. Whatever.
Right by you, that one. Yeah, you just pounded it down.
Get up on the, get up here. I'll hold on to you. Follow it. Okay, go to the other side. Go to the other side. Okay, you got him?
Don't let go of that rod. We want to see your fish. That tip of our pole is our shock absorber. Without that shock absorber, we're going to break them off.
Okay, come
Don't.
around, come this way.
You walk across, just walk straight across that stuff. Got it, Gary? Yeah.
You're doing good, Holden. Lift. There he is. Okay, we need the net. Okay. Girls, grab me. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Okay, one more time, one more time. Go, go, go. There we
Good
go.
job, girl.
There we go. Woo.
I can put that up.
You like that?
Yeah.
That was awesome, wasn't it?
You walk backwards. You walk backwards.
See what I was talking about?
Okay.
I am
Wait,
strong.
you get back there. You hold,
Yeah,
hold
you
down.
are.
Just hold it.
Nice, Holdy. Nice.
Look at that, Holden. Biggest fish of your life. Now look at those sharp, those are called scoots.
Feel. It's like as sharp as a fish hook. These are sharp too.
Ow.
You go this way, doesn't hurt. You go the other way, it hurts.
Whoa, his hold is rock strong.
Okay.
That was so strong.
Wasn't it strong?
It's hooked very good.
Now look at Sam.
Okay. Can
Cool.
we put it down?
Woo-wee. Wow, it worked. Worms and squid oil. Fish shake. Yeah, give me the fish shake.
Crazy. It was fun.
You're the older kid, the bigger kid. You caught the bigger fish. That he got a dinosaur with better spines.
Yeah.
Mine was like this.
Bigger, 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 bigger. Yep,
About
yep,
at least 3 feet.
yep.
What?
How big was yours, Holden? Yep, yep, it was that big. Yep, you both got as big a fish as you can stretch your hands out. And that's what we came here to do. And so you guys are getting closer and closer for us to being able to take you on a salmon or a steelhead trip. Now you have gotten to see how strong fish can be. And this was not easy. I mean, like, Holden's fight was hard. And yours was too, but Holden was using a small rod. Okay, big smile, big
They
smile.
talked about dams, salmon, and the fur trade, ghost towns, and cherry farming. They talked about Celilo and the ancient culture whose symbols are carved in the canyon walls. There are a lot of things to teach the kids on the banks of the big river.
Go a little to the left.
We need the wind to fight with
A little bit more.